But yeah,
Okay.
Selfie, pick a
Oh,
question.
did you start with?
Oh yeah, we've been recording for 5 minutes already.
Oh, you should have started right now. um, Hold on, I have to go back to this word. Which one haven't we done yet?
We haven't done personal and we haven't done friendship.
Okay, I'll
We still
do
do have
friendship
questions in all the other
for
categories though.
4.
For you said for 400?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so oh my god, I hate this question. Okay, peer
A
tip is
friendship
what it's
number
called.
1.
No, it's okay. We're gonna ask the question because fuck it, whatever. This is the best way to get a friend to open up isn't to grill them like an investigator. It's to
Oh my
answer the
god.
question yourself first. Vulnerability is contagious. So this technically isn't a question, but I'm assuming they want us to be vulnerable about something, and so that we're both comfortable. Um, I don't even have a solid answer for this one because like
I want a question.
okay, well, you okay? No, okay, sure. Okay, so
See,
do
you're
you?
you're vulnerable to feeling like you have to switch the question, right? I don't
I
know.
I don't know if I'd call that being vulnerable. I would say being vulnerable is like I don't know, like opening up emotionally about something. But I don't think I have anything emotional to open about that I would open about on a recording.
Yeah, that's a little too personal.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, viewers, but I don't know y'all like that. So that would be awkward if I like go into my freaking bag and pull out some like crazy sob story. Like I'm not Kirsha. I'm sorry. If you want that, go watch Kirsha because she does that. Just go watch Kirsha and ask her what did your mom do yesterday, and she'll probably have a crazy story for you. But I won't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead we're gonna go ahead and skip this one, and we're gonna go to question one for friendship. First impression. Oh, I don't like these questions. What do you honestly? What is fuck? This is what did you honestly think of me the very first time we met? I
Oh my god, I
I'm
remember.
gonna answer as a two-parter because technically the first time we met was when we played Sword Art Online together. I think that's when we met. Did we meet on Sword Art Online? No,
No.
we met on Onigiri, didn't we?
Onigiri,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the first time we met on Onigiri, it was like it was a hilarious set of circumstances. So I was playing as a duo with my other friend at the time. We don't talk anymore, but it was me and him, and we were
Let's
playing
call
this
him
game.
3.
Yeah, yeah, no, he's 2.5.
You're 2.5.
So yeah, so me and 2.5 were playing this game because it looked like a fun anime game, and we were like, we've heard some interesting things about it. You know, some people said it's bad, some people said it's a very great immersion or whatever. So we played it. Um, really fun game, by the way. And I created my character, and back then I was in a huge Sword Art Online phase. So my character was called Kirito Twinblade because obviously Kirito was taken and
Uh,
Kirito Black Swordsman was taken. All the other Kirito variant names were taken, so I was like, fuck it. I just went with Kirito Twinblade. I don't
mhm.
even remember what mission I was doing. I don't remember what level I was or anything, but we were running to the next dungeon that we had to do, and I ended up spotting someone named X Asuna Sao X, and I stopped and turned, and I was like, "This is fated. We have no choice but to run dungeons together." So we just stopped and
Yeah.
chatted, and I was like, you know, what are you doing? What level are you? How far have you gotten in the game? Blah blah blah. And you know, we just sat there and chatted for a bit. My friend 2.5 was gone. Like he went to the dungeon already, and he's like, where my homie at? Like, where'd he go? And then he's like, yo, where are you? And I was like, you're not gonna believe this. I literally met Asuna in the middle of the field. And he was like, no, you fucking didn't. And he left the dungeon, came all the way back, and he's like, holy shit, you
Dang.
actually met Asuna. And I was like, yeah, I was dead serious. So yeah, we ran some dungeons. We actually like friended each other. We found out, you know, that we both actually played the SAO games, and you know, we went from playing onigiri and having fun to playing SAO and having fun, and it turned into a whole thing. We had a whole group of people that ended up playing Sword Art Online games. And yeah, we had a
Yeah.
good old time. But yeah,
Except for all the chaos.
yeah, there was a lot of chaos. There was a lot
But
of stuff that happened.
I remember in Onigiri, I used to go into the main town and summon my like mythical pet and just sit with it in one spot and just kind of people watch because it was entertaining to watch people run by or do something really
But
stupid.
I hated being in the main city in
It was so.
Onigiri. There were so many people. We actually started calling it was called Onigashima. We called it Lag City because you could not. You could be on NASA Wi-Fi and you would still be lagging out the ass. It was that bad. Because like it's the
Oh my
hub
god.
world for everything. No matter what level you are, it's like all the main story stuff happens here. All the main missions that you can pick up started here. All the end game stuff started here. All the trading, the merchants
All
that
the
you could buy from,
shops.
all the
Yeah.
shop, everything was in this city, which, in my opinion, ended up being like the game's biggest downfall. Aside from the fact that nothing past the halfway point of the game was translated into English, but like no, genuinely, once you get to a certain part of the game, the text is just boxes and shapes, and you're like, why the hell can't I read this? And then you find out it's because the game's not even like fully translated. It was really hilarious. But yeah,
You
no,
know what else would drive me crazy?
wow.
Like, they had the voices, right? And like the voices would overlap, like they weren't
Oh
timed right.
my
So
god,
like their
yeah.
voices would be overlapping during a cutscene that you couldn't skip.
Yeah, they were constantly talking over each other in unskippable cutscenes. It was madness.
Yeah, it's still fun though.
Yeah, it's like watching a group of like 8 YouTubers play a single video game together. Like no one is getting a word in edgewise. It's not happening.
Nope.
But yeah, no, that really didn't answer the question. I mentioned how we met. I did not. The question is first impressions. Um,
Oh,
I don't know what my first impression was when we met on Onigiri. I was just like, oh shit, this is Asuna. I freaking like Asuna. It was fated that we met because I'm literally Kirito, and then we just like kind of nerded out over Sword Art Online. It wasn't really like a,
yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't think I had any crazy first impression about Bunnii here. I was just like, oh, cool, it's Asuna. I like Asuna. I like Kirito. This is a thing now. And then we kind of started playing SAO games sometime after that, and then I was like, this is my gaming partner. Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
what that was.
It was a lost song sort of song.
Yeah, Sword Art Online Lost Song.
And then we'd
Still,
come up with
still one of the
these
best Sword Art
silly
Online games.
like bits. Like we would switch characters and we'd
Yeah,
have this whole thing going and it was just
I
hilarious.
really wish we had recorded and made like a whole series out of that because like all the character stories were
Was it
so cool.
pastries?
Yeah,
Asana's pastry
yeah.
addiction.
Asuna had some crazy pastry business. Freaking Silica was like secretly a psycho. Her dragon Pina actually burned down the whole city at one point. Kirito was like constantly on edge because he had to deal with like the craziest women in all of history. And Klein and Egil like Loki wanted to have nothing to do with it because they were like, he's dealing with some crazy bitches. I don't want to have to do with any of that. Like they kind of backed out of it. It was so funny. Yeah, I really
Laughing
wish we
about
had like
Pina because I remember
made a
the
whole
book.
if we should have made a whole YouTube series out of that. That was comedy.
It was crazy, crazy comedy. I think
Yeah.
the safe zones weren't safe from Pina either.
No, all the safe zones got burned down too.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
Oh my god.
this is probably the best time to mention the vending machine story. So
Oh my god.
when I met Bunnii in real life, we actually met at Anime Expo, and
Yeah.
it was cool. She had some friends with her. We had a good old time. I low key fell for one of her friends, and then I got let down really hard, and I was like,
Oh my
okay,
god. I'm so
we don't
sorry about
mention that.
that.
We don't talk about her. That didn't happen. That never happened.
It was just a
Anyway,
bad dream. A nightmare.
yeah, it was just a bad dream. That's all it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, we went to we she wanted to get water, and I was like, all right, cool. Let's go downstairs to the vending machine. We can get you something to drink. So the hotel they were at had two vending machines next to each other. and they both vending machines had 5 rows. The top 4 rows were Aquafina water, and I think the bottom row was like 4 different like soft drinks. It was like Minute Maid, lemonade, Fanta, Sprite, or something like that. And
Mhm.
we're just like, all right, we're here for water. You have quite literally 8 rows of water to pick from. So she she scans her card, or yeah, she scans her card, and then is just standing there, like staring at the vending machine. I'm like, are you gonna get your water? And then Bunny's like, I don't know which one to pick. And I'm just, and in my head, I'm like, what? Like, there are 4 rows of water on 2 different vending machines. Just pick one.
I
It doesn't
can't.
fucking matter. But she's just staring like, I don't know which one to pick. I'm not sure. Blah blah blah. I'm like, girl, just pick a fucking water. Just pick anything. Just hit one letter and one number, and odds are you have selected water. Like, it was so hilarious. It was so
See,
funny. That is
the
objectively like,
problem
what?
is that I'm a really shy person, and like I get really nervous. So I was nervous that whole time,
Nervous about
and that's
what?
why I
It's
couldn't decide.
water. Just pick one.
Listen, listen. The fate of the world depends on what water
if
I
you
pick.
if you pick the wrong water bottle. But that's the thing. Like, they weren't even like different brands. Like, I can
Wasn't
understand
it like
if there was a row of Aquafina,
was
a
it
row of like
Aquafina?
Dasani, a row of, I don't know, like Simply Water or something like that. I can understand that. But if it's all the same thing, like, just grab
Wasn't
one.
it Aquafina?
I'm pretty sure it was. I don't remember. I think it was Aquafina, but I remember they were all the same kind of water. They were all like the same brand.
Oh my god. And I remember prior to you arriving, when we first checked in,
Mhm.
our driver, she locked her keys in the car,
What?
and we had to call a locksmith.
That's insane.
Yeah. I remember we were standing outside waiting for this locksmith because our like all of our stuff was in it, except for our phones, of course. But
L
yeah.
driver. I'm sure she
Yeah,
didn't
L.
get a tip that day, right? No tip for the driver.
No, we love the driver.
That's
Because how
that's
else are we gonna get home?
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, I'm like, you locked your keys in the car.
Yeah.
How? Like, you're all right. You're all right there and all right back. Like, why are you like this?
I think she was distracted.
By what? Yeah,
I have no idea. I would love to go back in time and see what caused her to lock her keys
that's
and not say anything until everybody shut their door.
yeah. Didn't say anything to anybody. Just wait till everyone closes their door and then be like, well, now that all the doors are closed and locked, I think I should tell everybody that I left my keys in there.
Yep. And now I have to spend. I forgot how much it was. We all had to pitch in for this locksmith.
Well, if
Lock?
everyone had to pitch in, it was definitely too much money.
Yeah. I want to say it was in the 100 range somewhere.
That's crazy. Next time, just slap a plunger on the window and just forcibly unroll the window.
Right. Or just take it apart. I don't know.
Cool. So
Yeah.
I guess you should now answer the question of your
Oh,
first impression, because I guess technically my first impression was this woman is so fucking stupid because she can't pick a bottle of water.
um,
No, just
my
like,
first
she is an
impression.
emotional wreck. Oh my god, it's just water. Are you this indecisive? Holy shit! But no, it was fun though. We had a
I
lot of
probably
fun at the
thought you were
expo.
secretly judging me because of the water thing.
Yeah,
But
I don't think I was secretly judging you.
oh.
I think I was openly judging you.
No, actually, you kind of were just standing there. Like, there's 6 rows of water. There's like 32 different water selections.
Just pick one. Just pick
So,
anything.
yeah. But no, oh. I think it's the same with like, oh, this person plays Kitty Toe. I love Kitty Toe. Blah 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 blah. Blah. But yeah, you as a person, you're funny and all that kind of stuff. and nice, at least to me. And
Well, I
I
mean,
get
I
along
try
with
to be nice to
good
everybody.
people. Or just rude off it. But no. And plus there was a lot of like other personal things going on that you had helped me through.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened. That stuff will not be talked about in stream
No.
probably
Right.
ever. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, a lot of things did happen.
But
Oh,
we're still friends,
uh,
like 40 million years later.
40 million years later. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick because Ariel is calling me.
It's kind of like how uh I used to work at, have you heard of Men's Warehouse?
Yeah.
I worked at the actual warehouse.
Oh, nice.
And I just basically scanned shoes all day.
Hmm.
But they would get upset about, oh, we're not meeting your quota, but it's like, first of all, you guys had a slow computer from like the dinosaur age, so it kept freezing.
Yep.
Their conveyor belt that I would put the shoes on kept breaking down. So um while it was broke down, I would have to scan shoes and start stacking them around me, and then when it got fixed, I would have to load them all onto the conveyor belt. Like it was always something. The mouse would freeze, computer would shut down, computer would freeze, conveyor belt would
Hmm.
break down. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be scanning 300 shoes an hour.
Yeah, they
I'm like,
never.
well, maybe if you upgraded your stuff, maybe.
Yeah, they never put their money into things that matter. Like they're always like, "Oh, we're gonna get new equipment, not new equipment, but like new products for the customers, and we're gonna upgrade all of that stuff, make it more modern." I'm like, "Okay, cool. So what about my computer? Am I gonna get a computer that works faster than anything made in 2003? No. Okay.
Nope. Windows 92.
Yeah. Like, please, can I get shit? I'll even take Windows 11 at this point. It's just more updated. Like,
Right.
just don't give me Vista, and I'll be a little happy. Like, damn.
Right.
But
But
yeah,
no, they do
for a
whatever
very
they do with their
short
money.
period of time, I worked at one of those virtual reality places out in Vegas where
Hmm.
they let people like sit and like try the simulated roller coasters and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they first of all they wanted to pay commission, and I was like no, because like as far as attractions in Vegas, this is not the biggest attraction here, so I don't want to get paid commission when we barely get customers. But also the thing itself ran on like Windows 96, and I'm like, damn, you guys didn't update anything, did you? Like, holy shit, how is this thing even functioning?
My God.
But yeah, it was
96.
yeah, yeah, Windows 90. The dude I was there working with, he was like, watch this, and he like closed the like a full application on like the big touchscreen thing, and he like showed me like the operating system, and it was literally Windows 96. I'm like, that's insane.
Oh
How
my
how are
God.
you even running virtual reality content on virtual on 96? What the heck?
Right. That's crazy. But then our own computers can't even do it. So
Yeah, like what the hell? All
good.
right, Will. I think I
I don't
think
know
the
where
next
we left
is the
off.
next question yours or mine? Because we asked the impression the oh, that was your question because that was friendship, first impressions. Let's go ahead and take that one off. I'm gonna go with personal, just because I don't think we've yet asked a question from personal.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think so.
let's do.
Personal
Um,
is about you yourself, right? I
uh,
mean, most of them
not
are,
not
but
necessarily. It's because the one well, it's more just like questions that are more about like I guess how you think or how you operate.
hmm.
Um, yeah, so this question is aesthetics. It says, if you weren't your current species, what would you be? Dorothy, please get
Oh,
down.
easy. Wait, what species am I?
Uh, you tell me. It's your
I'm an
character.
angel? I'm a bunny angel. What do you call that?
I think you
Bunny,
would call
an
it a bunny
angel, an
angel.
angel bunny?
I think that would count more as an
um,
angel than a bunny, but you would be like an angel with a bunny persona, I suppose.
I guess. um, I already have the answer to that.
Okay, did you want to go
So
first, or should I go first since it's
yeah.
technically my question?
Oh wait, no, yeah, you go first because it's your question.
No, that's it's also an easy one for me. I would be a kitsune.
Same.
I think I've already explained to you. Oh yeah, I've already explained to you like in my lore, my original OC is a kitsune, and this avatar is pretty much the god that oversees him in all of his different dimensions that he explores. So if I wasn't this character, I would just be the kitsune character. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, same for me
and
too.
and uh, and my avatar wouldn't be black because my kitsune was very much a pale skin, white hair type character.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's pretty much the same. Like I was going to whenever I go back to streaming, I was going to start as Kitsune,
Yeah.
and my inspiration for that was like Yae Miko. I love
Yeah.
Yae.
Miko. Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
from
for me.
Genshin. Duh. I don't know why I was sitting here
Mhm.
like, who's that? Yeah, yeah, Miko, the side boob girl.
Yeah.
Um, that's how I always remember her. I like don't remember much else. She's the shrine maiden girl with the side boob. But
Mhm.
I don't even remember what inspired my. I think my character was inspired by Karama from Yu Yu Hakusho because he was a cool character. He was the red hair dude with the rose, but
Yeah.
he had like a full transformation in the Dark Tournament where he was actually like a white fox, like cool looking white fox character. It was pretty badass. He was actually I think he was like my favorite character when I was a kid, and that probably just made an impression on my brain. Yeah. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was a very simple question. I thought
Very
personal
simple.
was gonna have some complicated stuff in it.
You should do another.
Another one?
Yeah,
Sure.
it's a short question.
Let's do one from backstory because backstory has a lot of questions. Okay, let's do cringe, I suppose. It says, "What's a phase that you went through, whether it be fashion, music, or personality, that you find hilarious?" Yeah, I shouldn't have picked this one because I definitely don't have an answer prepared for this, like at all.
I don't either. Hearing that. Phase. I mean, I guess you know what? I'll go first.
Okay.
Uh, in high school, I had that phase where like the girls that wore the bird's nest on their heads, like they would tease their hair.
They put what on their hair?
Well, they would tease their hair to have like the bump, and people would call it a bird's nest.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I literally would do that to my hair. Sometimes I'd have like those little clip-in colorful hair extensions.
Oh my god.
And I thought I was so cool looking, and when I look back on it, I'm like, oh no,
I'm sure
what
everyone
have I
else that
done?
did that thought it was cool as well.
Yeah,
And now
so
we know it's
cringe,
not.
horrible.
Jeez, I don't even know. I don't think I had a phase in school. Um, I, I guess the closest would be like I had a harem phase in like early high school, and it genuinely wasn't my fault. It really played out very similar to like generic harem anime where you have like the very nonchalant kind of kept to himself character, and then like the girls just keep going for him. It was really
Mhm.
awkward. If I, in fact, now that I think about it, if I had chosen to date a very specific girl in that school, it would have genuinely been like an actual harem anime. Because like I had classmates that were always like trying to tease me and stuff like that. Like I had a girl that sat on my lap in class and was like
Oh my
attempting
god.
to like get me a boner. It was really weird. Like she wanted me to have a boner on her ass, and in my head I was like, this is very slutty. I'm not really into that because I mean I was very conservative sexually like in ninth grade, so I didn't
Mhm.
even I wasn't really trying to indulge like that. Um, I had another classmate who who on purpose wore lace panties to school and like flashed it to me in class when the teacher wasn't looking.
Oh my
Um,
god.
I had another chick that was in the same class, by the way, like in the same class as the last chick, and she straight up in front of the other girl asked me if it was possible to grab a girl by her pussy, because that's like when the whole Trump thing was going on. And she was like, "Do you know how to do that? Can you show me?" And I'm like, "What? I'm trying to do my homework. Like, what are we doing?" It was a whole thing. I there were one of the girls that I dated in ninth grade. She actually got into a fight with another girl because I let her wear my glove, and it was so
What the
dumb. It was so
heck?
dumb. So I had like these really cool like fingerless gloves, because it's back when I was like really doing like martial arts regularly. So I had like padded fingerless gloves, and my girlfriend wore one of them, and in my brain I was just like, she just likes the glove, she can wear it. I guess in her mind it was like a romantic gesture. So when I let the other girl wear the other glove, because I was like, I'm not using them. I'm in school. I'm not using them right now. I'll just get them back before I go home. And then she saw the other girl with it and actively chose to fight her to get the glove back. It made no sense to me then, and now it makes a little bit more sense, but it still makes no sense because that's really stupid. But then those another girl. She wasn't like, I guess technically wasn't part of the active harem. She would, I guess, in a sense, be considered the more like childhood best friend character, because this
Hmm.
shit kind of lasted all the way through like 10th grade, and I've known her since 7th grade. But I don't know if she liked me. To this day, I really don't know if she liked me or if we were just really close friends. But she was very cutesy. She would like make up like cute little nicknames for me and stuff like that, and we would like randomly talk about stuff here and there. But she wasn't as active as a friend as like the others. But yeah,
Yeah.
I had a whole harem phase in like early high school. But but
Yeah.
now that friend actually does nude modeling, which is kind of awkward.
Oh,
Yeah, because
do you
like,
still
I mean,
talk to them?
we don't talk, but like every so often we can like shoot a message to each other, because like we still know each other and we follow each other like on socials. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's kind of awkward because like whenever she posts, like whenever I post something, it's like hilarious meme, cosplay, or video game related. When she posts, it's like, I'm doing a nude modeling set with this studio, and I'm like, okay.
All right.
Like, it's like I follow her like on Instagram, and I only choose not to follow her on Twitter because Twitter lets you post more risque stuff. So on Instagram, like, she can post stuff from like her photo shoots, but she has to like hella censor them. On Twitter, she can just have like her whole titties out, and like nobody will stop her.
Yep,
So
that's
yeah, it's
Twitter for
like,
you.
I'm like, okay, kind of awkward. I mean, like, she's attractive, like, but still kind of awkward. Like that's quite literally my childhood friend right there, throwing her titties on the internet.
Right. Oh my god. I could never.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, if we had gotten together, it probably would have been like the ultimate, like, oh yeah, this is how the harem anime ends. But at the same time, it's like, would she still be doing the nude modeling if we had gotten together? That's kind of like the big question right there. Because if she did,
It,
then that probably would have turned into like a reason for us to break up, because it's something I'm not comfortable with, but I'm not going to tell her not to follow her dreams.
I feel like it would be a conversation that you two would
Yeah,
have,
for sure. For
especially if
sure
she
it would
loves what
be.
she's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if she's like getting paid good money for it, I'm not going to tell her to stop getting paid good money. Like, I'd be insane to tell someone to do that.
Right.
All right, so it is your turn to pick a question.
Okay. Uh, Here, let me go back to this. Let's do another friendship line.
Friendship has two left. There's dynamic and support. Would you like to pick one?
um, I feel like I'm leaning more towards support. So like I'm
All
kind
right.
of curious about that now.
Okay,
Let's do
okay.
support.
Dorothy, get your tail out of my mouth. So, support. Support says, when you're having a rough day, do you want someone to give you solutions or just listen to you vent?
Both. But no, actually no.
No?
Uh, I would rather someone like while I'm venting. Ta-
Are you okay?
Sorry, I got a text. Um,
Like you just cut off like mid sentence.
what was it? Sparkle Brain?
Yeah, yeah, Sparkle Brain. The question is, when you're having a rough day, do you want someone to give you a solution or just listen to you vent?
Oh, um, see, I don't want you to just listen to me vent. I would like to listen to you. Let's talk about me venting. So kind of both.
What? Wait, how do you listen to someone else talk about you vent? You have to first vent.
Yeah, but what if it's like one of those extremely long stories and the person's sitting there for like 5 hours
Okay, so
listening
you
to you
want them
talk?
to have a back and forth conversation with you, but about the stuff that you're going through.
Yes.
Got you.
But I
That makes
also
more
want
sense.
what was the first part?
Solution. Sparkle brain.
Solution? Yeah. Sparkle sleepy brain. Yeah. But then again, not everyone has a solution, so it's maybe they'll be like, "Well, I can't help you, but I'll listen to you." Or I
Yeah,
don't have any advice for you. But yeah, I guess listening.
that makes sense.
Sparkle brain.
Um, yeah, I guess my answer is kind of the same, but not for the same reason. Um, because normally when I go through something or have like a rough time, I do actually think out the situation first, on my own, and it's mostly because when I vent to people, um, if I talk to someone about what I'm experiencing in the moment, I don't have my thoughts completely collected. So in most cases, I will either like not say or not process something a certain way, or I could say something that I probably shouldn't have said. I
Right.
would prefer, or I just stumble over my words and I sound like a fucking idiot. But yeah, I would prefer to I prefer to think all of my thoughts through and then be able to express myself in a more concise manner because now I have all my thoughts together. But in doing that, I technically come up with solutions for my problems because now I'm thinking about the problem in every kind of way. And now I'm like, well, in order to fix it, I could do this and this and this. And what I could have done is this, and blah, 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 blah. But now because this is in place, I should do this instead. And I kind of come up with like multiple different ways to go about my situation. So when most people try to give me solutions to a problem I have, they're often giving me solutions that I've already thought about, and I don't need an echo chamber. So, because then that just pisses me off. I'm like, well, I already thought of this. I already said this is what I should do, and it won't work because of this. Or I thought about this and it will work, but I can't do it yet. And, then I just don't want people telling me what I already know.
But that's what I do.
Well, yeah, but I kind of let it slide because again, sparkle brain, and your brain doesn't
Sparkle
function nearly
brain.
the same way that mine does. So I just give you like a lot of leeway because of that.
I'm just a helpful person. I try to be helpful. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Also,
Okay.
I'm sorry for cracking up in the middle of you talking, but Kyo sent me a picture and it threw me off guard.
I
Post
assumed
it in
that the
Discord.
laughter had something to do with the text that you got.
Yeah. Well, he said he's on his way. But yeah, I put it in Discord so you could see it.
What the heck does that mean?
I
What
don't
does that even
know.
mean?
It's one of our meme photos.
What's that have to do with coming home? It looks like he's
But
about to break into the back door. Like, bro, you live here. You have the key.
but I guess we'll wrap it up after a couple more questions.
Yeah, since friendship only has one more question, so I'll go ahead and do that one. Um,
Yeah.
it, it's the dynamic question.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like this question. It seems so pushy. It says, "What's a hobby you've always wanted to try that we could do together?" Um, Technically, I guess we're doing it, like VTuber collab videos. I mean, I don't know if you would call it necessarily a hobby. This is just having a conversation with extra steps.
Right. Or
Um,
maybe like extreme uh mountain biking off of a cloud. That sounds fun, right?
that sounds wildly dangerous.
I mean, we'd have a parachute.
I don't know if I trust parachutes enough. The
Yeah, I
fact that there's
know.
a chance that it won't deploy correctly is already enough for me to not want to do
Or like someone cut a giant hole in it before
it.
they
Yeah,
packed it
absolutely
away.
not. Because then what am I gonna do? Die?
You activate your wings and you fly.
Then there's no point of the parachute.
Well, I mean, it's only for emergency measures,
Understandable.
you know, just in case.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call skydiving on a BMX bike a hobby.
Up of a cloud.
Yeah, no offense to any BMX bikers slash skydivers out there, but I would not consider that a hobby.
No, that's more of like a I need to do this once in a lifetime, or I'm just an extreme person.
I
Maybe,
guess voice acting. I mean, 'cause that's like really my only other big hobby aside from like gaming.
or like we could visit you, or you guys could visit us, and we can go to a convention together. Because I have not been to a convention in so long.
That is fair. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that would probably just be the answer then. Yeah, going to cons. Because
Yeah.
I'm going to one this year in April.
I think I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
my
about.
my friends keep trying to get me to go to a hentai convention, and I just don't
Oh,
care for it. Yeah, like they keep just being like, "Oh yeah, there's a hentai convention in Vegas. We should all go together." And I'm like, I don't care for it because my thing is like, one, I don't like indulging in like stuff like that out in public with other people, especially so because like it's my own thing, like it's my interest, so I'm like I would rather just keep it to myself. But I mean, like there are like I can kind of like share that with other people. Like I can be like, oh, like I've seen this one before. Like I've seen like like if they say the name of it or if it comes up in conversation or there's a meme, I can be like, oh, I've seen that one before or something like that.
hmm
Like that's not that bad. Or just being like, oh, I find this character attractive for this reason. That's really nothing. But when you're like really like looking at like the material or you're buying like merch and like collaborating with other people over the stuff that you've bought and stuff you've talked about, like I feel like that's pretty awkward. um and then on top of that, every convention that you go to has like a 18 plus section anyway, so
yeah.
like if I really wanted to indulge in that, I would just do that at any other convention. I don't need a convention specific to this thing to want to go to it. I'd rather go to something that has more of a variety, so that like that's kind of just a side quest, but I can also like go see whatever Glitch is doing with their new TV shows. Then I can go to like the Netflix event. I can do a voice acting competition. I can go meet other voice actors that I actually like. I can demo a game that's coming out. Like there's a lot more to do
Yeah.
at a general convention than if I went to a hentai specific one.
Exactly. And that goes against your angel code.
Exactly that. Exactly that. I can't
Yeah.
I can't be the god of heroics and then just turn around and go to a hentai convention. Hello, Anya. You are
Hey.
back on my shoulder. One of these days when I have the money for it, I'm gonna make a cat toggle so I can just toggle all of my cats into my bottle whenever they decide to show up. Like I'll have Anya on
Yeah.
my left shoulder, Dorothy would be like on my lap or something. Probably like across the room on like the other side of the screen, I'll put Lady sleeping or something. But yeah, because they always just pop in and out like at a random.
Yeah. Always Anya and Dorothy.
Yeah, it's usually Anya and Dorothy, and then Robert in the background making like 1,000 noises.
Yeah, destroying fences.
It wasn't a fence. It was like a ball with a bell in it.
It sounded like one of those like chain fences, like the ones you
Oh
could
my
see through.
god. All right.
Um,
You think we got time for two more?
yeah, I'm playing that.
All right. Cool. Cool. You're up for the next one.
Okay. For the next one, I choose the pictures are in the
Because you didn't. You gotta scroll up, so it's not on your picture on your screen.
Okay. Um, how about icebreaker?
Okay. One, two, or three.
Uh, 7. 2.
Seven. Two is called the menu. It says if you were on death row, what would your last meal be? And be specific about the drink. I don't know why they want you to be more
The
specific about the
drink?
drink than anything else. Like, oh yeah, just give me any box of macaroni cheese from the pasta aisle. But for my drink, I specifically want a suicide with every single beverage at Taco Bell. Specifically the Taco Bell on Main and 7th Street in New York City. Like,
With the water tap on.
yeah, with the water tap on. Like, why is the drink got to be so specific? But the food is like, just do whatever. I don't care.
I don't know. You would have to be the person asking the meal, and then I would tell you.
All right, Bunny. For the crime of streaming at 7 a.m. when most people are fast asleep or at work, you are on death row. You have no trial, no lawyer, no second chance. Before I blast you in the back of the head with the blunderbuss
Oh my
7000,
god.
you get to pick one meal to eat. And the drink has to be hyper specific for no fucking reason. What do you want to eat?
Can it be anything?
Yes.
From anywhere?
Yeah.
From
I'll
any
have my
chef?
top agents go get it for you in 72 hours.
But but I
What?
don't have that much time.
Okay, then we will cast a magic spell to teleport all the ingredients here, and then we'll cook it in the kitchen with Gordon Ramsay.
Oh dang, okay. um I'm innocent. I shouldn't be saying what meal I want.
Why would you not be saying the meal that you want? I mean, it's that or die
Because
hungry. You don't have you don't really have many options here.
okay. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm
this is the
sorry.
worst
Um
question for you. You can't even pick what water you want. How are you gonna pick a last
no,
meal?
I can, I can. I can. The evil side knows what she wants. Okay. In all seriousness, it's kind of what I'm craving right now actually.
Well, what are you craving?
Let's see. I would like a giant slice of pepperoni pizza with
Oh,
extra pepperoni, extra cheese,
okay,
and
okay.
olives.
Okay, you've ruined this pizza forever. Go ahead.
I would also like some crazy bread, some chicken wings,
Oh, so
potato
you
wedges, a
specifically want Little
salad.
Caesars.
No. I mean, no. No, I'm supposed to be bad.
Damn, you
Uh,
said it like, ugh, Little Caesars. What the fuck?
um, no, I was actually thinking of a place that I shall not name. It'll expose my location.
Oh, okay.
But they have a salad bar,
Oh,
and they have really good potato wedges and chicken wings and
this is a pizza
all of that.
place?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, they serve beer. I don't drink beer though,
I don't care
but
about that. I was worried about the
eh,
fucking buffet they have laid before you.
they have a huge menu, like a huge
Jeez.
menu. Hmm. And then for my drink, like I'm not gonna eat all that, but I just want it to sit in front of me. Um,
Wait, what? You just want it there for the vibes?
Well, I mean, I might have like a slice of my pizza, maybe like a bite of my chicken wings or wedges, but that's a lot of
That's
food.
crazy. You're gonna order a whole ass meal and eat like less than a single percent of it.
Isn't that what I do?
I don't know. I would assume that you would just get something that you're actually gonna eat and enjoy. I
Nah.
was gonna pick like actual food that I would clean the plate for.
I mean, yeah, pizza. I guess it depends on how hungry I am. But
We'll we'll starve you for a week and see how you're feeling.
okay. At that point, I'm grabbing the somebody's arm and like ripping it off. But uh,
I will
yeah,
save
I
my
would
most
want like
delicious
a
card.
just make sure his arm is hairless.
Nah, I'm gonna pick a Hispanic dude. No, 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 no. I'm gonna
Okay,
pick a Persian dude.
it doesn't matter. Just as long as their hair
It's gonna be a
chomp
lot of
on mine.
hair.
Okay. Well, guess I'm not eating.
Well, all right then. She wants a shit ton of food, and she's gonna eat none of it. Um, I
I
would.
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you should just cut that whole entire segment out because I was just going on and just being silly, and you should redo that part.
Okay, so what would you actually eat for your last meal?
Okay. For my last meal, I would request, as you said, Gordon Ramsay's gonna be there, so I
Fair
want
enough.
like the best burger that he can make me, and some fries. And then for the drink, I want a vanilla Pepsi with
Is
like
that
75 million little crushed pieces of ice.
is that a real? Does vanilla Pepsi actually exist? Is that a thing?
I think so.
I don't know. I mean, I don't drink
Like,
Pepsi, so like now I'm actually kind of confused. I'm like, I've heard cherry
uh,
Pepsi. I didn't know they did vanilla. I mean, they might.
yeah.
They might. I know Coke does like
Yeah,
strawberry
they do have
cream, and they do
vanilla.
like orange cream for vanilla. Like I didn't know if Pepsi did that too. It's kind of cool.
Like I know I have a like a wild cherry and vanilla Pepsi that I drink.
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Alrighty. I suppose
Yeah,
that.
for just keeping it
Yeah.
simple.
Alrighty. I would pick, I suppose, my two favorite things in the world being a big ass bowl of cinnamon toast crunch, objectively the best cereal on the planet. I don't care what
I
anyone
have
says.
some in the corner.
I have some in my cabinet.
Oh my
uh,
god, I should send you a picture. The box is literally staring at me right now.
that's wild.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would have another big ass bowl that is my grandma's tuna casserole that she makes for my birthday. Best shit in the world.
Mhm.
Um, I guess that's it. Oh, no, 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 no. I would have to get fresh baked chocolate chip cookies specifically from Albertsons because those shits are fire.
Oh
And
my
then I would
god.
get a tub of vanilla Kroger's ice cream and make ice cream sandwiches out of it. That would be fucking amazing. Uh, for my drink, shit. Probably I would want like a sample, like a little sample cup of every kind of cookies and cream milkshake to ever exist on the planet, so I can definitively decide which one is the best.
So I guess you're going to get enough strength from all the sugar, and then you're gonna break free and escape.
Oh no, I'm planning to die. I just want to,
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
just want to have like the best things in the world to eat, and then my milkshakes would be like, so I can finally decide which place has the best milkshake ever. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting, interesting.
Um, let's do I guess streaming challenge. So it says, what's one type of stream that absolutely terrifies you? It could be like horror, ASMR, singing, stuff like that. I mean, horror is kind of like the obvious pick because I don't really like
Right.
anything horror. I don't like horror
Yeah.
games. I don't like horror movies, shows, anything like that. I do really bad with
Right.
gore. Um, that's pretty much the obvious answer. Um, I guess any kind of stream where we're like oversharing is something I don't like because I don't like oversharing for me specifically because I don't like telling all my deepest important secrets to people. But then I also feel awkward when other people share their stuff because other people's business can get really weird.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with you on that.
I don't know if I'd say that's terrifying though, but yeah, so one of the two, I guess. Probably horror streams.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like a majority of the streamers stream horror games.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can barely
I can't either.
I can barely play a horror game. Like the craziest horror game I can do is like Resident Evil, and I wouldn't even consider that
Yeah,
a horror game.
as long as it's not like 7 or, you know.
Oh yeah, no. I tried playing Resident Evil 7 for like a second and I gave up on it so fast. I played the demo when it came out on the VR and there's a moment when like you go into like a room to investigate something in there, and then when you turn
Hmm.
around, like a shadowy person like sneaks past the door, like the room entrance. As soon as I saw that, I turned the game off. I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not going anywhere beyond this point. That is as far as I go in this game. So yeah, I really don't do horror.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
same. If I
Yeah.
do watch someone stream, I'm kind of like squinting at certain moments, or I may just like look away and listen because I'm like, I know something's gonna pop out. Yeah. It's kind of like that game that's not scary, but kind of. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a Roblox game. I think it's called like Shawarma Kiosk.
I've heard of it because I think the game theorist did a video on it because it has a lot of deep lore.
Yeah. I would love to play that. Like, that would be something fun to play.
I don't know. I think the scariest thing I've played all the way through, um, Fortnite has a phasmophobia mode, and one of my friends, Dan, had me go through it because he basically needed to gain some XP, and he was like, "This is a good way to gain XP." And I was like, "Okay, you do all the scary shit. I will be back here doing the investigation parts. So have fun." Like, just tell me what you saw out there, and I'll tell you what kind of ghost it is.
I'll tell you what. Now you can do another question because that one was too easy.
Oh, okay, sure. Um, it is your turn to pick a question.
How about it's personal?
Okay, one, two, three, or four.
5.
That's not an option.
How about 1?
One. It's called the fuel. What is your go-to gamer snack that you secretly eat while your mic is muted? Uh, I don't.
Muted.
Yeah, like if you mute your mic to eat something, it's like, what would you be eating? I guess like your snack of choice. I actually don't eat when I'm on mic with people because I think it's just rude. That's just I don't know. That's just how I am. I can eat
I.
like if I'm by myself playing a game and nobody's
Mhm.
around. Yeah, I'll eat a snack. And if the game isn't story based or if I'm not doing any story based shit, I'll put on a YouTube video in the background if it really comes down to it, like something I can listen to. I fucking love Smugalana, so like I can put on anything that she puts out in the background, or
Mhm.
like a Ref says Des video, or I can put like Big Tug, something that's just more talking that I don't have to really watch. And then I'll like snack on something. It could be a Pop Tart, or I don't really eat chips, so it could be like Pop Tart, something pastry like cookies or something. Um, yeah, and then I'll have like a drink, whether it's water or a juice or something, but not on
Oof.
mic. Not on mic. You will never catch me eating food on mic. You'll probably hear me like sip water or something, but I don't eat food on mic.
Um. I mean, I do, but my thing is like I may move my mic away from my mouth or mute it unless if I ask you, oh, can you hear me chewing? Like I was eating nachos earlier. I don't know if you hear that.
I remember you vaguely mentioning nachos, but I haven't heard you eat a single one.
Yeah, I have this thing where I'm like, I don't like people to listen to me chew. It's just, Gross.
Oh, that could be the ASMR stream that you do one day. It's like, hey guys, I have a 12-inch hot dog from Costco. Listen to me munch on
What
this
hot
shit.
dog?
Yeah,
A,
Costco has like long ass hot dogs.
why couldn't it be like
I
pizza? Why should
don't
that
know.
be a hot
It was the
dog?
first thing that came to my mind. I was like food, and then I remembered a picture that I saw of like a really long ass hot dog in a bun that it didn't fit in properly, and I was like, "Yep, there you go."
Okay. Um, no, 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 no. I don't know. I just don't like people to listen to me eat. But then Keo's just like I don't care. Like, so I'm used to Keo just eating. I'm like, he doesn't care. And I'm like, well, if I'm doing a long stream and I get hungry, I don't want to leave the stream to eat because I take forever to eat. So sometimes I'll quietly eat. And this mic doesn't really pick up. Like, last time we recorded, I had this super crunchy seaweed that I tried to let you listen to, and I literally bit down next to the mic, and you said you didn't hear it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just that your mic is really good or that Discord suppresses sounds really well, but I heard absolutely nothing.
Well, the mic has built-in noise cancellation, and then I guess Discord's
Yeah,
noise
yeah,
cancellation
yeah.
is like double.
So it's twice as good. I wish my mic had built-in noise cancellation, but those mics are expensive as shit.
I don't remember how much this one was. I think it was like 60, 70.
No, no, no. I'm sorry,
Oh, you
Sophie. I
uh,
didn't say no. I didn't say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
excuse me?
I'll
Did you just
I'll
call me?
I'll blur it out. I'll blur it out. I will. Yeah, I'll blur it out. But uh, what I meant with the mic that I have is like it's like a mic, like it's a standing mic on my desk. Like it's not like a headset. And then I have like I guess like home studio headphones plugged into it, so it's not like a overhead mic with a mic in front of my face. It's like a recording setup.
Okay.
Yeah,
Still distracted.
yeah. So that's what I meant. When, like I wish I had a mic like that that could stand on my desk that
I
has
literally just
built-in
had
noise
an audio
cancellation.
jump scare. My poor ears
Hmm?
and my heart.
What did you hear?
Ah! So I'm multitasking and an ad popped up and the volume is as loud as I have it.
Want a break from the ads?
I sure do, because now I can't hear any.
Damn.
Please don't. Oh god, it's gonna make me watch another ad.
Well, speaking of an
I'm
ad,
still
you can
unmuted, but like
you
I
can
can't hear
subscribe. You can
anything.
subscribe to more of our
Is this a
chats
Genshin ad?
through our what? Yeah, yeah. This is a Genshin sponsorship. Yeah, somehow me a VTuber with 13 subs got a Genshin Impact sponsor. Fucking wish.
I'm scared.
Scared of what? Another ad?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me this whole time.
Oh, I was not, and now it wants me to watch another ad.
Jesus
No, it's
Christ.
alright.
What are you trying to do? Why do you have like 7 ads? Oh, Dorothy's back. Hi, Dorothy.
Yeah. While you work on that, I guess we should do one more question. I'm gonna show you what I'm
Oh, yeah.
looking up
I
here.
suppose this is my question now. Stop it, Dorothy. Let's do lore. We'll do name. So the question is your name something you chose for yourself or was it given to you? Technically, both of our names were chosen by ourselves,
Yep.
and completely independent of each other, and they somehow ended up aligning in a weird way. But yeah, so my name, God of Heroics, came about because my mind went blank as hell. Anyway, so what happened was the guy I used to talk to, 2.5, he kept I don't know what is up with him. His mind is crazy fascinating in like the weirdest way, in like the worst way possible. But he pretty much gaslit himself into believing he was a god and he kept saying that he was a god because he apparently also tricked other people into believing he was said god, and eventually obtained a following of like 8 people that all believed he was a god. And he's like, well, as far as being a god goes, you're only a god if people, believe in it. And now that I have people believing I'm a god, I'm an actual god. And I'm like, that's fucking stupid. So, um, over time, like obviously he was never backing down on this, no matter how much we would say that he's not a god. And at some point, I'm like, well, then what is he the god of? Because like he's not like the Christian God who is said to just be God over like everything. So then I'm like, with other lesser gods, they're gods of something, like Aphrodite being like the god of like love and fertility and stuff like that. And, they all have like something that they're gods over. And then I'm like, I don't know what he would be the god of. And after a lot of like thought, I was like, who cares what he's the god of? What would I be the god of? Like if I was a god? Because I mean, as far as like me as a person, one of my biggest things is when it comes down to being confident. The very few times I am, it's like Escanor levels of confidence where like it's not even just, oh, I'm confident in myself. It's like I'm prideful as fuck. So I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm a god, and what would I be the god of? And eventually, I did settle on like God of Heroics because I was kind of just going through things and like, how would this sound? Like, and then like, would it really like embody me, kind of thing, And yeah, eventually, I just settled on God of Heroics, and it just kind of stuck, and that's where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, and fuck you, 2.5, because even though I have 13 viewers, that is technically more followers than you have with your 8. So I'm a bigger god than him. And actually, I think on Irium, I have like 21 followers or something. So that's actually more people that follow me than would follow him. So yeah. So suck it in.
Take that. Yeah.
Alright, so, Bunnii.
Yes.
You have to answer the question.
Oh, where does my name come from?
Yeah.
So, I was actually kind of typing that. I was working on like my Twitch stuff too. I don't think I saved it yet, but Sophie is my character's name. It's just an OC name, and I guess I don't know. It's a name that I really like. Bunnii, however, Bunnii is a name that comes from my PlayStation username. And then I also really love like Bunnii. So that's just kind of what certain people call me, Bunnii. Like Keo calls me Bunnii sometimes. So I was like, oh, I'll just be Bunnii. But Bunnii needs an actual name, so her name is Sophie. And my name was mentioned earlier.
No, it wasn't. What do you mean? There was no name mentioned. I didn't say anything. I said Vine Boom.
Okay. My name is Vine now. But
see, this is why it's actually good I'm not streaming today, because then I wouldn't be able to edit that out.
No, it's fine if it says. Just I prefer
fine.
to.
Now the degenerate who wins the Bunnii pants won't be able to know your name.
The Bunnii pants. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Keo's probably gonna show up and spot, but
maybe Keo will be the lucky winner. He'll get unwashed Bunnii pants.
Knowing his response, I don't want to say what he'd say to that.
Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, that's my name.
So, where did the celestial part come from?
The celestial part, it came from. So originally, I had noticed after I was like, oh, I'll do this name. I used to have a friend that went by that name, and I went to her first after I thought about the name, and I was like, so you're not using this name anymore. Is it okay if I use it for streaming? And she's like, yeah, go ahead. Like, it was just something random, right?
Oh.
But the celestial part to me comes from me being more on the nicer side. Like I appear to be more angelic. People see me as like a,
You said
I don't know.
3 sentences with a large question mark at the end of all of them.
So I was trying to
You
think about
don't.
a
I'm not fact checking this for you. You can lie to me and I will still believe you.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I know what I said. But yeah, um
Yeah, I
I
have
was actually
no idea how
questioning
many.
myself.
You're good. I have no idea how many questions we've gone through. 12,
I
13,
know.
14,
How many do we
15,
have
16,
left?
17, 18, 19, 20 questions. We have
I
gone through
should write
17
down.
questions
Out of 30?
out of 37.
Okay.
Yeah, there are 20 questions left. So if you want, we could save these for another video and then do like 2 more videos and then do like 10 questions in both of those videos. And that'll kill off the
Rapid
rest of
fire
this.
question?
Yeah, though I tend to yap a lot because my brain keeps moving. So I don't know if they would be rapid fire questions.
That's fun. I mean, people like listening to our stories and our silliness,
I
and
heavily
who wants to
encourage
click on a
people.
boring video?
Yeah, I
Not me.
heavily encourage that people like listen to this in the background, like cook or take a shit or I don't know if you work like in a warehouse or like you work without like not around customers and you can have an earbud in, then yeah, go. Yeah, I heavily encourage these videos
Yeah.
be done like that because when editing these, I can be very lazy and sometimes it'll just be the 2 characters you're talking. There will be like no visuals on screen, or you'll get like 2 PNGs for like 20 minutes straight, and it's like that's good enough.
Yep.